Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to crack the aptitude round of any company in 3 simple steps. Also, this video is a part of my placement preparation playlist, which is all about cracking your dream placement. I'll give you a link to that in the description. So do subscribe to the channel and look out for more videos, and let's get started. So if you appear for placements, then a lot of companies have an aptitude test. So they have an aptitude test in the beginning, which is like a screening test, and a lot of people get rejected. Almost 80 to 90% people get rejected in this only, aptitude test only. But it's nothing difficult. The problem is that a lot of people avoid it till the last moment and then they don't know what to do, right? But if you give it the proper time and attention, then aptitude is the easiest part of placements, okay? So let's see how you can do that. So you have 3 steps, and at the end of 3 steps, you'll know exactly how to crack the aptitude round of any given company, okay? So first let's understand what they ask in aptitude, okay? So aptitude consists of 3 topics. So they ask problems from 3 topics. Those are quantitative aptitude, reasoning, and verbal ability. So quantitative aptitude is mathematical topics like speed and distance, your numbers, your ratio. These topics are example of quantitative aptitude, which is mathematical formula based problems. Then you have your reasoning. Reasoning is kind of tricky problems. It's logical ability. For example, age is an example topic of reasoning. For example, they'll ask question like Ramesh has this age, his father was born at that time, so find his son's age, something like that. Okay. Then you have your verbal ability, which is the assessment of your English skills or your grammar skills. So an example topic of that is sentence formation. Okay. So these are the things that you need to practice to be able to crack aptitude. And these are the example topics. So the first thing you need to have is you need to have the list of topics that are there for the aptitude. So for finding the list of topics, go to indiabix.com. This is the site that you're going to be practicing on. It's an amazing site. Or if you don't like indiabix.com, you can also go on FacePrep or Geeks for Geeks. But this is the site which I prefer, which I practice from, and it has all the topics. Okay. So what you'll do is you'll practice it in any order, it doesn't matter, but I would suggest you practice in this order. First QA, then reasoning, then verbal, because verbal is the easiest and QA is the toughest, and reasoning is just like logical ability, it's not that tough, okay? So you go to indiabix.com and you find the list of topics. Indiabix has all the topics, okay? And otherwise you can go to FacePrep or Geeks for Geeks. Now, how do you practice? So for quantitative aptitude, and you need to have 2 notebooks. I want you to have 2 notebooks or Google Doc, whatever, it doesn't matter. So for quantitative aptitude, make a notebook, okay? And in that notebook, topic wise, what you're gonna do is you're gonna find each topic on indiabix.com. For each topic, first you're gonna write all the formulas. For example, if you choose the topic speed and distance, write all the formula. Like distance is this, speed is this, relative speed is this. Note down all the formula and then practice problems. Practice 20 problems or 10 to 15 problems, okay? For each topic, write down the formulas, practice 10 to 15 problems, quantitative aptitude for each topic, okay? Once you're done with QA, move on to reasoning. Reasoning, what you need to do, again, have a notebook or a Google Doc, whatever it is. So reasoning doesn't have formulas, it has theory and it has tricks. Like I said, tricks for age, tricks for those problems. So note down the theory, note down whatever tricks there are, then practice problems. Again, here you need to practice 10 to 15 problems, or if you have time, practice 20 problems. So once your reasoning is done, for each topic you need to do this, okay? Once your reasoning is done, go to verbal ability. Verbal ability, you don't need to make a notebook. Only practicing problems is gonna be enough, okay? So verbal ability, just practice a lot of problems for each topic. Topics will be like fill in the blanks, find the error, things like that. So just practicing a lot of problems will be enough for verbal ability. Now, how will you practice? Whenever you're practicing, remember to put a time constraint. This is very, very important. Put a time constraint whenever you're practicing, okay? If you're taking 1 hour on one question, it's of no use, right? So make sure that you take 1 minute per question. This is the general trend. It can be 2 minutes per question also. But whenever you practice, make sure you have a time limit and try to solve in 1 minute, 1 question, okay? Once you're done with all this practice, then take mock test. So you'll find free mock tests on Google. Just type Google mock test, just Google mock test aptitude, and then practice around 4 tests. So around 4 mock tests is going to be enough for you. And then a lot of people ask me, how much should we practice for aptitude? So if you really want to make sure that you crack the aptitude round of any company, then practice 2 hours a day. This is a bit of overkill. You can even practice 1 hour a day and be good with it. But if you really want to be good at aptitude, practice 2 hours a day whenever you're preparing for placements, or even 1 hour a day. So I'll just say 1 or 2 hours a day. So if you do all of this, it's gonna be more than enough to crack the aptitude round of any company. Again, I'm telling you, it's very, very simple. Aptitude is the easiest part of placements, okay? And it will be a cakewalk for you. All you need to do, go to indiabix.com, keep 2 notebooks, one for QA, one for reasoning, and then write down the formula, practice 10 to 15 or 20 problems, and for reasoning, get a notebook, write down the theory or tricks, practice the problems. For verbal ability, just solve problems, okay? One more thing, whatever problems you were not able to solve or you had doubts in, note them down with the formulas and with the theory and tricks. And whenever you're appearing for placement, suppose you have an interview the next day, then you're going to revise. And for your revision, this is what's going to help you. So you don't need to look at anything else, but before the exam, take a look at the formulas once, take a look at the theory and tricks once, and you're going to be done with it. That's it, guys. Pretty simple. I'll also give you the list of topics in the description. If you have any doubts, just let me know in the comments. I'll be sure to answer. Thank you.